Welcome to Dorm Room Discussions. I'm Joshua Gingrich. Last week, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott revealed that he's battled anxiety and depression following his brother's death by suicide and the isolation due to quarantine. His revelation was met with negativity from some sources. So today, I'm going to talk about anxiety and try to answer three things. One, why do athletes have anxiety both on and off the field? Two, why is there this stigmatization against athletes having anxiety? And three, why is it important to humanize athletes? Firstly, athletes may face immense pressure on the field. Usually there are thousands of people in the stands, even though there aren't this year, and there are millions more people watching at home. And so even though their successes are hailed by a fan base, it's relatively small to when their failures are celebrated, mocked, and memed by millions more. Athletes are always constantly in the news as well, and they may have to deal with news articles and interview questions about stuff that they don't want to talk about at a specific moment. And in the COVID-19 era, where athletes might not know if or when they'll be able to play the games they love again, it makes sense that they have fears. And they're human beings too, and are subject to the same highs and lows that we deal with on a daily basis. And that leads me to my second question. Why is there this stigmatization against athletes having anxiety? And it's easy to think that because these athletes have massive talent, and so they don't suffer the same stuff we do. We probably won't ever be in line for a multi-million-dollar contract. We probably won't ever be one of the best players in a pro sports league. And so as a result, it's easy to view these superstar athletes like LeBron James and Mike Trout as gods, and as a result are distant from the same issues that we struggle with. And so consequently, athletes like Prescott might need to show that they are human and that they have anxieties and fears. And that leads me to my third point. Humanizing athletes allows them to connect more with more people. In recent years, what athletes say and what they do are seen by many more people than it was 20, 15, or 10 years ago due to the social media era. And so when they express their fears and anxieties, they're seen by many more people much quicker, and they can receive much more support from fans. And that allows them to know that they are not alone. And sometimes the best way to combat anxiety is to know that people are with you and are hoping or praying for you to get better. When athletes make errors or miss shots, instead of mocking them and complaining about how they could screw up, it's important to remember that making mistakes is what makes us human and that they are just like the rest of us. And lastly, admitting that you have anxiety and or depression is never a sign of weakness. It is never a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is a sign of strength. So reach out if you are struggling, because you are not alone. I repeat, you are not alone. This has been Dorm Room Discussions. I'm Joshua Gingrich. Have a good day.